everybody. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we had a little sitch that happened in the kitchen just a second ago. Oh my gosh, the cats are freaking out. What's going on? And baby's crying. Everything's blowing up right now. Hi guys. Got here just in time. Welcome. I wonder if I have a hair tie somewhere. My hair is like out of control, but that's okay. Nag. Thank you for gifting us up to Bennerwall. Welcome to the Cat Gang for your 3rd month. Cool hair. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's thank you. Good morning. We love you. Thanks, guys. Gonzo, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day. So I went into the fridge. I was making Sam a hot chocolate, and I was making me a decaf coffee. And Sam likes milk in his hot chocolate, right? And went to grab the milk and realized that the door to the fridge has been just slightly open all night. Huge bummer. Went to sniff the milk. Milk did not smell good. It's like, no, what? So I'm like touching everything in there, right? Like what is keeping this open? Why isn't it sealing? I'm so confused. And it turned out it was, we had anniversary pizza last night, and I put the pizza box in there, and the pizza box was just slightly too big and had kept the door open all night. So now I have to throw everything out in there. Sucks. It really sucks. The like temperature in there is like 50 degrees or something. I was like, okay. I know. So sad. So so when the stream is over, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Throwing everything out in that fridge. I'm so bummed because I bought a lot of food. I just made like a chicken salad to put in sandwiches and stuff last night. Fuck. Really sucks. Shadow Crosker, thank you so much for the 2 months. Chiero, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. G-Bus, thank you so much for the 21. Casual Aaron, thank you for gifting us up to Tiny Grumpy Kitten. Kitten, welcome to your 21st month. Where Girl, thank you for the 10 months. I've been working at a summer camp. This is the first time I've gotten to watch in a while, and I'm so glad to be back. Oh, well, welcome back. I hope that the summer camp went awesome. Hazy Orient, thank you so much for the 1 year. Happy anniversary to you as well. Longtime fan, you never fail to entertain. I'm happy to see your family grow. Thank you. Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Sir Hamelot. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Ardark, thank you for the 22. Mrs. Cloudlion, thank you for the 2. Corvid, thank you so much for subscribing. Tentacle Poke, thank you for the 15. SSJ2 Rich, thank you for the 29. Brems, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Alex, thank you for the 17. As these have become my monthly updates on moving to the U.S., I have a date for my visa interview and a meeting at the UK passport office. Sending love to you, Sam and Clark. Sending love right back to you, Alex. I hope it goes awesome. And Salazar, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch Baby and Raging Pixel Show. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Sweet Juice Box. Welcome to the Cat Gang. You can save most of it, just protein and dairy. Oh, I know. There's a lot of that in there is what I'm saying. There's a lot of protein in there that I'm going to have to throw out. It's a bummer. I'm sure all of the veggies are fine. I'm sure all of the condiments and stuff are fine. But yeah, bummer. Cineswarm, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy Twitch Baby. Granolith, thank you for the 11. Exaven, thank you so much for all the biddies. I hope I get in the goodwill of the future savior of humanity, Clark Thorne. Banasteriopsis, thank you for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Been lost in Twitch Creative. I love seeing SMD every week. Hope your family is healthy and happy. Thank you. And Happy Sammy, thank you so much for the 2 years as well. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Oh my God, the 3-year cat. I love her, right? She cute. Trist, thank you for the biddies. And Philip Cav, thank you for the 22 months. Aw, Trist, feel free to lurk anytime you want to lurk. That's totally fine. I'm using the dad mug today. Rip Tanacon. Holy shit, I was reading so much stuff about that yesterday. Tanacon is the new DashCon. It's incredible. It's actually incredible. Allie Hicks, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Stefan Weber, thank you for the 6 months. And M. Wayne, thank you for subscribing as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to do yoga in public tomorrow, and I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. Are you doing it? I assume you're doing it with a group, not like by yourself. But if you are doing it by yourself, yo, kudos. I want to do more yoga, man. I actually really enjoy yoga. I just don't ever do it. I have a friend who's super into hot yoga. Hot yoga is where you do yoga in a room that is sweltering. She was like, you can't do it super often because you'll dehydrate like crazy, but it's so fun to do hot yoga. I was like, that sounds like my nightmare. I like yoga. Why would I put yoga in a humid, hot environment? Have you seen the complete thread on Tanacon? It's insane. Yeah, the one that lady put together. That's just like an ongoing just update thread. Fuck. I was like, what? This can't be real. Yoga with Adrene on YouTube is my jam. I saw like three of you in a row just suggest that. Adrene or Adrian? Yoga with... Oh my God, it like auto filled it in there. Kick off the new year with 30 days of yoga. What the fuck? Here she is.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to this...
Oh my gosh. All right. She has 3 million followers. Whoa. People love her. All right. I trust you, lady. I'll get in on that shit. Why not? I thought yoga was supposed to be relaxing. I mean, you can do like... It's kind of like a massage, right? You can say, I'm going to go get a massage, but that doesn't say whether or not you're getting like a deep tissue massage or like a foofy massage, right? With yoga, you can do like intensity yoga that is like really difficult, but you can also just do like, I'm basically stretching in fun poses. I'll be honest, I never got yoga. I really like balance stuff. Anything that kind of forces me to balance a lot. Yoga is a lot of balance. So that might sound really dumb, but that's one of the things that I really enjoy about it is like, you're going to get into this pose and I want you to stay there for like however many breaths, right? That sort of stuff is really fun for me. Deep tissue massages suck. Oh, they're so nice. Holy shit. I love like beat me up massages. That's my shit. I think a long time ago, I told you guys this, which means that most of you didn't hear it. But a long time ago, I got a deep tissue massage at a place with Erin, with Happily Erin. And the lady like fucked up my shit because she grabbed my hands and was like, I'm going to crack your wrists now. And I was like, okay. Grabbed my hands and was like, just kind of flopping them around. I was like, oh, this is nice. And then she yanked on them and fucking like cracks happened. So many cracks happened in my wrists. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you could do that. It was just like crack. It was so weird. It was the weirdest shit in the world. Actual nightmare. It was amazing. I want to do one of those massages where somebody just straight up stands on me. That would be incredible. Deep Space, thank you for the 6 months. Witch Tea, thank you for the 6 months. Paul Under Intensity, thank you for the 4. Sven Zonitis, thank you so much for the 16. Airhead Angel, thank you so much for the 21. Soja Lecitin, thank you so much for the 5. Willem, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. The Almighty Cactus, thank you for the 17 months. I don't have many chances to stop by these days, but I'm glad when I do. I'm glad when you show up as well. Thank you so much. And don't worry about it. We all got stuff going on. Apples Lloyd, thank you for the 14 months. Southern Vices, thank you for the biddies. And the stars, thank you for the 7. It's the longest I've been subbed to someone. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Your streams and community are amazing. I agree. The community is fantastic. Mad Megan, thank you so much for the 10 months. Kind of a lurker. I'm glad I could watch a bit of your stream before work today. Oh, well, have a good day at work. Thank you so much for watching. Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Pastel Witch. Welcome to your 3rd month. And Bevy, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the cat. Oh, Bevy, your name without the underscore was in the Go Live notification. Meant to be. I think so. CLLE, thank you so much for the 3 months. Yeah, I've like, so my dad, when I was growing up, I was like trained in the ways of cracking his back, which was literally just tiny me standing on his back and jumping. Which can't be good for you, right? Like, that can't be a good thing. But sometimes Sam really needs his back cracked. And literally the only way that I know how to do it is to stand on him. And sometimes when I, like, hop a little, he's like, don't jump. Why are you jumping? I'm like, I'm sorry. It's the only way I know how to do it. I'm sorry. I used to get people to bear hug me and lift me up. Yeah, I used to do that until I got boobs, and now most of the time that just hurts. Unfortunately, I wish that still worked for me. The Acid Runner, thank you so much for subscribing. Desert Urbania, thank you so much for the 23 months. I submitted my master's thesis this week. That's exciting. So much work done. That's got to be so nice. Cakes Unicorns, thank you so much for the 3 months. Clark will do that in a few years. God, it's so true. I'll be like, she's small. It's cool to do that. But what's probably going to happen with Clark is that she's going to be small one day, and then the next day I'm going to be like, why are you taller than me? What happened? I was watching some of your old streams. I got so confused when I heard Double Dooger. Oh, so much support. 21,000 words. I'm dead. Oof, God. Ember Doodled, thank you so much for the biddies. And Quantum Strike, thank you for the 4 months. Can you lift Sam? No. Not even a little bit. That's literally how my mom feels with me and my sister. I've accepted it. I've accepted that all of my children are going to be way taller than me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But I need in order for me to be like the tiny mom, my sassiness levels need to like ramp with each child. So I'm working on that now. Dastrix, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Yeah, it's cute, right? Sam and Clark cuddling is always cute. You're a dad now. With each child, I shall grow. My sass will just do this. That's the goal. That's the only way. It's the only way to maintain. Oh, the other thing that I have to do more and more with each child is when they ask if they can help me, I say no, but then I complain that they're not helping me. That's like a standard mom thing, right? Mom, can I help with anything? Oh, no, I've got this. Don't worry about it. And then 5 minutes later, just why doesn't anybody help me with anything in this house? Why am I all alone? Orion Blarg, thank you for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Lune Soul, thank you so much for the 2 months. Swift Vengeance, thank you for the 7. And McBig Hat, thank you for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. My mom does that all the time. Why is it such a thing? It's so odd. I definitely I'm halfway into that already. I definitely do the thing where if Sam asks if he can help me with something, if I generally feel like I can do it just fine and he doesn't need to bother, I'll be like, "No, I got this. It's fine." So I just need to hit that second level. Also the classic "you're wearing that, huh?" Um yeah, I think I've told stories before about my mom being really confused by the sort of things that I would leave the house in. Specifically, like, "Are you sure you want to wear that sweatshirt again?" I guess I wore the same sweatshirt every fucking day. If I could get away with it, I had one sweatshirt that I just loved and I wore it like every day. And my poor mom was like, "Again? You could throw that in the wash and wear something else, maybe." Weejad, thank you so much for subscribing. Mintus, thank you for the 19 months. Erwin Blah, thank you for the 6. Nagnag, thank you for gifting a sub to Mazuma. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And Kampf Kaith, thank you so much for the 2 years. Welcome, welcome. Wow, I feel called out. I bet your mom wasn't the only one confused. It like reached critical mass when in July when the Buckaroo would be happening in my hometown. When the Buckaroo happened, which was like our rodeo, I worked the Buckaroo because I was on dance team. And every time I wore a sweatshirt, and my mom was like, "It's fucking 90 something degrees outside. Why are you wearing that sweatshirt? Why aren't you wearing any of the like cute tank tops and things you have?" And I was like, "'Cause I'm insecure." But on the outside, it was it was because I want to wear a sweatshirt, Mom. And then I would get out and just be fucking sweating my ass off the entire time. But I like had to stick to it. I had to stick to my shit and just be like, "I'm not taking it off. I'm wearing this forever." So there you go. That was me. I like the Dodger internalized voice. I've thought about myself enough at this point that I know what my true inner feelings were. Light Bulk, thank you so much for the 7 months, or Lead Bulk. I think I always say it wrong. Gallerhorn, thank you so much for gifting us up to Commander Jenny. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Twisted Metalhead, thank you for the 20 months. And Falcon Phoenix, thank you for the 18. When someone talks about their inner feelings and you feel dragged. My inner voice is Lemon Grab from Adventure Time. Oof, that's next level. That was one thing that I had to get used to when I moved here, was that you don't have to leave the house with a jacket or a sweater every time. It's warm here. It's warm in Los Angeles. You don't have to always prepare for rain. Weird feeling. That's a very odd feeling. I love that you're still drinking from the dad mug. Look, the mom mug is in the dishwasher, okay? I would find that weird as well. In the UK, you have to be prepared, right? In Oregon, you never know when it's going to start raining any time of the year. So I always brought a sweatshirt. Always, always, always brought a sweatshirt. Don't need to do that here. Literally every day I would bring a sweatshirt into Maker and not use it, and then hold it on the way home and be like, "Why did I even take this? I actually don't need this." Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Matsuka. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Wendell, thank you for the 26 months. Mavis Pew Pew, thank you so much for subscribing. And K Saturn, thank you for the biddies. I don't know what a lemon grab is. Hold on. Let's find a good. Let's find a good lemon grab clip. You don't really need to see it. You can just hear it. Here we go.
So I just created this dope website with Wix. Let me show you how I did it. First up, go to Wix.com.
This castle is in unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Can you even hear that? Hold up. Hold up. This needs to be much louder. Again.
This castle is in unacceptable condition! Unacceptable! 30 days in the dungeon! Huh? You really smell like dog blood. Well.
Fuck, this is really funny.
Yes, all the castle stuff.
So, which one?
Anyways, that's lemon grab. It's just lots of screaming. I was watching the lemon grab screaming compilation. It is 10 minutes long.
Hi, Sherlock. Everybody's saying hi to you. What are you doing, cutie patootie?
Oh my, Sam's making food. I really need to go back and watch Adventure Time. I only saw like the first season. You know, I watched up until the point where it actually started to have like stuff going on. Like there ever so slowly there was like a story happening. And I caught up. I did the same thing that I did with Steven Universe. I caught up. I watched everything that was available at the time. And then I just have not watched anything since then. And there's just too much. I tried to, pretty early on when Sam and I started dating, I was like, we should watch Adventure Time together because he had never seen it. And I was like, I need to catch up again. So you should watch it. And then we can like continue on together, right? But it was not his type of humor at all, so didn't get very far in there. Caffey Knight, thank you so much for the biddies. The Lord Dude the First, thank you for the 19 months. Snow OMG, thank you so much for subscribing. Obsidian Jeff, thank you for the 4 months. Chosen Sin, thank you for the 2. Magical Twigs, thank you for the 15. What the fuck is happening to me? Dragon Sparks, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Omnimon, thank you for the 33 months. To Giggle House, thank you for the 25. And Magritar, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Yeah, subtle story connecting was like, right? When you had been watching it for a while and suddenly things started to like connect, that was the craziest feeling. It was like, oh my God, there's a story? Sherlock is such a big boy. I know, isn't he cute? You're cute. Hey. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Oh my God, Orion, thank you so much for all the bits. Holy shit. 3-year celebration bits. Thank you for an awesome 3 years. You and the rest of the co-optional crew helped me through some really dark times when I dug myself out of homelessness. The community who I genuinely regard as friends, even though I've never met any of you in Meat Space. Also, Adventure Time is amazeballs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. And I'm so glad that it sounds like you're in a much better place now. So that's awesome. That's incredible. Adventure Time is ending this fall. There will be an end. I can finish it. And Black Wings, thank you for the 19 months. Orion, thank you so much. I love the name Meat Space. Me too. I also like when people refer to their bodies as like meat sacks. Just any of that stuff is funny to me. Hermes, thank you for the 22 months. All the kitties. Hi. Oh, you chattering at me? What's going on? How are your little wounds? Are they healing? It seems like they are. We tried letting her outside again, and she immediately got like rashes again and started biting at them. And I was like, well, okay. So Watson, just to catch anybody up, Watson is allergic to something that's in the backyard or something that's like seasonal. We don't know what it is. So we've been letting the cats out into the backyard for a while now. But when we got back into like this like spring, early summer season, she started like having these rashy parts, and she was like licking and biting them like really frantically, and it was bad. And I was like, oh no, what's happening to my cat? We brought her in and they were like, oh, it's just allergies. Gave her a shot and it all just went away. But that was like a decent amount of time ago. So we tried letting her outdoors again, and you can even see it. You can even see it. That little dot right there. That's like a patch where there's like a big scab. Poor baby. So I'm not sure when we're going to be able to let her outside again, because she loves it. She loves being out there. Poor thing. Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Queen Noob. Queen Noob, welcome to your 3rd month. And Furious George, thank you for the 8 months. She wasn't allergic before, though, right? What if there's something new grown there this year? They didn't go outside this time of year last year. So nothing happened last year. Because we kept them indoors for a while. It was springtime last year that we moved here. And we didn't want them going outside because they wouldn't associate this as like home yet. So, I didn't want to just like let them out in the backyard and just hope like, man, I really hope that they don't get out of the backyard. And man, I really hope that if they do get out of the backyard, they come back here, you know? So we kept them inside for a while. You need VR for cats. Dude, I played, there's a VR game called Box VR, that I tried playing yesterday. And I think it has a lot of potential, but the uppercut part of it. So it has you do like jabs and uppercuts and like cross stuff. The jabs and the cross stuff matches up fine, but the uppercuts, you have to like bend down so far to get them, which is like a good exercise, but I keep wondering if it's supposed to be that way. It must be. Because it doesn't, I don't know. I was just like, I'm small. I'm having to bend down a lot to do this. But yeah, I was surprised it didn't have like what Beat Saber has. Beat Saber lets you put in how tall you are. It does not have that. And I'm like, I wonder how they do that differently with this game. Thorfinn of Iceland, thank you so much for the biddies. Speaking of an anniversary, this day years ago, you and Sam got married. Congrats. Yeah, that's the hilarious thing. So we got married on the 22nd. And we thought it was the 23rd. But when we went to look at like all of the pictures and stuff that were taken on that day, it's the 22nd. So odd. So odd. We were like, wait, really? I thought it was the 23rd. But our entire family was like sending us messages yesterday. And we were like, what? Is it the 22nd? It was so weird. It was so weird. I think it's because of time zones. So like we were going, wait, what day did we get married? Which is why Sam came home and he was like, we should have anniversary pizza, because we made no plans, right? Like, we should have anniversary pizza. I was like, all right, I'm in. So we asked them to put the pepperoni on there in the shape of a heart, and they did not do it. So fuck them. They don't believe in true love. I see how it is. Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Zip Zop Hip Hop. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Behorn, thank you so much for the biddies. And Rats Off to you. Thank you so much for the 31. Have you read Cheese Sweet Home? I haven't read it, but I have seen it. Y'all forgot y'all's own anniversary already? Yeah, but it's fine because we, like, both of us were wrong. both of us were wrong. And honestly, I didn't even think about the fact that our anniversary was this month until like a couple of days ago. And I was like, oh, that's right. We got married this month. So, you know, we're both, like my post said, we're both equally the worst. So it's fine. It's not like one person was super offended about it. Kino Winterwolf, thank you so much for subscribing. Kellerman, thank you for the 4 months. And Nick Pack, thank you for the 21. Yeah, and then they didn't put the heart on there. And then that pizza box is the reason that everything in my fridge is dead. So if they had put the fucking heart on that pizza, nothing wrong would have happened. Nothing wrong would have happened. My wedding ring still doesn't fit on my finger. Super bummer. I try it every morning. Every single morning I try to put it on. Does not fit. It's such a bummer. I'm at the point now where I'm like, what if it never fits again? It's balanced as all things should be. Boo. What happened to your fridge? I'm late. I put a pizza box in there, and then this morning I went to make hot chocolate for Sam, went to grab the milk, and the fridge door was slightly ajar, and it was because the pizza box was too big. But the door, like, looks like it's closed, but I could tell it wasn't because I tried, like, closing it again with the pizza box in there. It looks like it's closed, but I can open it with one finger. Like, there's no seal there, right? So it looked like I closed it last night, but I didn't close it last night. And then when I took the pizza box out, it closed just fine. I was like, well, fuck you. Dong Bomb, thank you so much for subscribing. Arnar, thank you for all of the biddies. Happy wedding anniversary through the time zones. You two are the best. And Clark, of course. Thank you so much, Arnar. And Heliask, thank you so much for the 3 months. To be fair, I don't think that was the pizza people's fault. It was, because they didn't put the goddamn heart on there. And if they put the heart on there, everything would have been perfect. Do you see? Do you see my logic? Dumb. Put pizza slices in Tupperware. So normally what I do is I put the pizza slices that are the same in foil. And then I put the foil in there. I didn't do that last night. If there was a heart on there, I would have. I didn't do that last night because we both each got a pizza because we like completely different things on our pizza. And it turned out that like what was left was an entire pizza, right? So I was like, oh, well, I'll just put my half of my pizza in with his half of his pizza and we'll just keep it in the box. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Samuel, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Insane, thank you so much for all of the biddies. Pizza hearts for you. Thank you. Don't put pizza in Tupperware. That shit sweats and goes soggy. Yeah, I never do. What kind of pizza do you get? Sam gets like meat lover extravaganza, or he gets like barbecue chicken and pineapple. I get veggie. I just tell them to load it up with all of the vegetables that they have. When I make my own pizza, I put like broccoli and eggplant and like everything on there, and I love it. It might as well be okonomiyaki. It's like the pizza dough, and then just a mountain of vegetables. And I love it. It's my favorite. Sure, fight about pizza. I don't mind. Leo Sunlover, thank you for the 17 months. And Quetzalotl, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. When did baby happen? She happened to end of April. She was a little early. But she's good. She's healthy. She's doing fine. I was worried that she had some baby thrush in her mouth, but she didn't. So thank goodness. But now we're prepped. We have the stuff if she does get it later. Like the home remedy sort of stuff if she does get it later. I made a mistake though. Holy shit. Don't go do this. I was looking up like signs for if she had it. And I also sent a message to her pediatrician being like, hey, she's got like some white on her tongue. Should I be concerned? And the pediatrician was like, it might just be milk residue. So just do this and this. And, you know, if you're still worried, you can totally bring her in. But I was looking up how to tell if a baby has thrush. Don't fucking look that up. Don't fucking look that up. It's so gross. It's so gross. Oof. I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong with knowing that if there's white on her tongue, it could be early stages of thrush. I think that that's like a good thing to have learned from the internet. CatX, thank you so much for the 16 months. But I did immediately message her pediatrician. That was the first thing that I did. But yeah. Oh my God. Pictures of like late stage. Oh, it's awful. Ugh, it was so gross. I was like, why would you ever let it get that bad? Oh my God.
TBO, thank you so much for the 6 months.
Thrush is a yeast infection. They can get it from breastfeeding. And if they do get it from they can get it from breastfeeding, or they can also get it from like if you're not sanitizing stuff properly and things like that. But we sanitize everything constantly, so they can get it from breastfeeding, which would mean that like I also have it. So, you know, I was like, well, should probably check to make sure. I regret that Google search. Why did you search for it? I told you not to. Thrush is a cool name. Yeah, I didn't know what it was for a long time. I didn't realize it was the same thing as a yeast infection. But like Sam's family calls it thrush, right? And here we call it yeast infection. Thrush is like a way cooler name, so. Thrush is also the name of a type of bird. True. Also true. Shark Batu, thank you so much for the 7 months. I'm going to Google this. I can take it. All right. I thought thrush was specifically when it's in your mouth. I don't know. I love that we all immediately Googled it. You're like chillins. You're like little babbies where you go, don't do this. And then they go and do it. I'm not going to Google this. I'm eating. Smart. Yeast is also used for bread. True. Anyways, we should move on. Hi, Pluto. They have a thirst for knowledge. Don't disown them. I'm not disowning them. I'm not angry. I'm just... Fallout Bum, thank you for the 16 months. Chibi Man Bun, thank you for the 2. And Bigfoot MG, thank you for the 16. Is that Sherlock back there? Yeah, he's just chilling right there. It's so funny.
How you doing, buddy?
It's like, I'm asleep, I'm asleep, I'm asleep, I'm asleep, I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I want to talk more about TanaCon. I don't know enough actual information about it to actually talk about TanaCon, but y'all should look it up because it's next level. Your cats are the best. They're pretty cute, right? I think so. Nag Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Buttsack. Buttsack, welcome to your 3rd month. Entertainment, thank you so much for subscribing. And Cav Games, thank you for the 7 months. All hail the patron saint of escape rooms. Yeah, for any of you who saw me in my Pluto shirt, that's the Pluto who's in chat right now. I thought I was far enough away from VidCon. Found out yesterday TanaCon was at my hotel. I came downstairs to a sea of tweens. It was a nightmare. Oh my God, no. Pluto, you were in it. You were in the shit. Oh my God. I have so many questions for later. I have so many questions. Actual LD50, thank you so much for the 5 months. And Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Hopeful Ninja. Welcome to the Cat Gang. How was Sam when it happened? And what happened? Is my brain moving on too fast? I was an involuntary attendee of TanaCon. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a YouTuber. So all I know is there's a YouTuber named Tana. I've never watched her before. I don't know anything about her. There's a YouTuber named Tana who hated VidCon and had all of these complaints about VidCon and was like, you know what? When VidCon's happening, I'm going to put on TanaCon and it's going to be way better in every way. And it's a disaster. That's the short version. Buddy Sinister, thank you for the 4 months. And Denisarium, thank you so much for the 6th. Your hair's so long now. I know. Isn't it? It's super long. I had a dream last night that I cut it into a little bob. But it's so long right now. I feel so proud of myself. But part of the reason I've managed to grow it out this long and not go crazy is because I just keep putting it up. If you just keep putting your hair up, it's basically like it's the same length. A ball pit could have saved it. Right? Doesn't it make you really appreciate the CoxCon team? Like, that was my first thought, too. I was like, God, thank goodness the people, the lovely, lovely people running CoxCon know, I'm trying to think of how to put it. You know, they, like, obviously nobody went into the situation knowing how to put on a convention, right? But everybody was, like, cautious in very good ways. And you can tell this is a situation where people were not cautious enough about what they were doing, right? They were not careful enough. They made plans without, like, knowing how to follow up on those plans. Like, it's just incredible. Key difference is that Jesse's audience is not made up of 1.4 million 12-year-old girls. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Like even if, like, say that Jesse had an audience of 1.4 million 12-year-old girls, right? The convention still would have been set up in a way where it was like, this is how many tickets there are. This is the amount of space that we have. This is what's going on that can accommodate that number of people, right? Like, they've always been very careful about what happens and not, like, going outside of their comfort zone too far. Uranium Shrimp, thank you for the 31 months. Cena Mesta, thank you for gifting a sub to Ruki Burns. Welcome to your 3rd month. And Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Commander Avocado. Welcome to your 3rd month. I became a fan of Jessie when I was a 12-year-old girl. See? No assumptions. I have no idea about any co-optional animateds. I'm sorry. Are you just woke up? Where's the makeup? I'm assuming you're new here. I almost never wear makeup. And yes, I did just wake up. Thank you very much. I didn't. My child woke me up once at 4, once at 5, once at 7, once at 9. And then I was like, I guess I need to get up soon because I have a stream to do. I don't care. I just think it's a really weird thing to say. She's a little alarm clock. She is. Yo, not last night, but the night before. She literally slept from midnight to 6:30 in the morning. And then I fed her and she slept again until 1 o'clock when my stream was done. It was bizarre. It was really bizarre. Sam and I were like, why is she sleeping so much? She's back to normal now, but we were like, why is she sleeping so much? Have you heard of the women who put on makeup to go into the delivery room? Yeah, I'm not judging anybody for when they want to put on makeup. But that was the last thing on my mind. Like every list of like things that you need to take into the delivery room with you was like, make sure that you bring makeup. And I kind of understood that when the like in hospital pictures happened, because I was like, oh my God, I actually really hate that I'm going to be in these pictures. Right? I kept being like, please just take pictures of the baby. Just take pictures of the baby and Sam. Like, I really don't want to be in these pictures. You've just been through hell, right? Like, you've just been through so much and you're exhausted and you look exhausted. And I was like, I just don't want to be in these pictures. And I suddenly was like, I understand why people say bring some makeup. Because if you're feeling like me and you just desperately don't want to be in the photos, even though later on, right? Like later on in my life, I'm going to be like, thank God I was in those photos. Because I won't be as judgmental of myself in that moment. But in the moment of somebody being like, we're going to take a bunch of pictures of you, I was like, I would rather die. I like really would rather die right now. So. It goes along with, you know how earlier I was saying, I understand now why people really want to look the way that they did before they had the baby. Like why that's such a priority. How it's kind of like taking back autonomy of yourself because you've had months where you had no control really over what was happening to your own body, right? It was kind of adjacent to that. It was like a, man, I could have had the opportunity to look kind of like a human right now. Right? I could have had the opportunity to look nice for these pictures. But I didn't. But again, I had no fucking choice in this matter, right? I was rushed to the hospital. So it's not like I was able to plan any of that anyway. If you're exhausted, you wouldn't even have the strength to put on makeup. When I put on makeup, it takes like 10 to 15 minutes. I don't go ham on it. I just, anything to make me look more alive, I would have appreciated in that moment is what I'm saying. Asperling, thank you for the 25 months. Nag. Thank you for gifting a sub to Semi-Asian Brandon. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Arner, thank you for gifting us up to the Walrus King. Welcome to the Cat Gang as well. Sushi Commander, thank you for the 5 months. And Indigo the Scrub, thank you for the 22. "10 to 15 minutes is short. 10 to 15 minutes sounds like a long time." Oof. Thank you. Somebody said that they take like an hour. I was going to say 10 minutes sounds like a long time to put on makeup. I love makeup. I love it. When I like can take the time to put on makeup, I really enjoy it. I think it's super fun. I'm honestly just like too lazy. I'm too lazy. That's why I've figured out how to pare everything down to like, all right, I'm going to do this in the shortest amount of time possible, but still feel like I put in some effort. It's fun if you have time. It is. I think makeup's super fun. Anybody who's in here being like, girls don't need makeup. It's not about that. Makeup can be super fun. Like, the quintessential for me, when people say I'm not putting on makeup for you, I'm putting on makeup for myself. I think for a lot of people that doesn't ring totally true. Here's an example. My mom, every single day, plans out her outfit, does her hair, she might not even be leaving the house, does her hair, does her makeup. And my dad, their entire marriage together, my dad has been like, I don't know why you do all of that. He's just like, we're not doing anything today. You didn't need to do all of that. But my mom just like, she enjoys it, right? She just really enjoys putting on makeup in the morning, and she really enjoys doing her hair. Like it's for her. It's totally for her. So anytime somebody says that, it's always rung true for me. But I know people who have been like, that's a lie. And I'm like, it's not though. It's not though. Boop. Your old school diner mug is perfect size and weight. I really like it. Thank you. Yeah, we've got more. They're finally back in stock. So anybody, I said this the other day, but anybody who has gone to the Dodger Coffee website and wanted one of those like thick white diner mugs, we've got them back in stock now. So it's the same as wanting to dress nice for no reason. It's enjoyable. It is. I love having opportunities to wear. Like, I have a couple of really cute dresses. I love having opportunities to wear those dresses. And sometimes I'll just like, when I'm putting clothes away, I'll be like, oh man, I haven't worn that dress in forever. And I'll just put it on. I'll just put it on and be like, yeah, it's cute. And then I'll take it off. MLM, thank you so much for the 3 months. Izzy the Otter, thank you for the 6. Budgie Chew, thank you so much for subscribing. And the Rainbow Lily, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. My phone didn't notify me you were streaming. I'm offended. But anywho, yay for 6 months. Thank you, Izzy. What do you put on when you do your light makeup? I put on, if I'm doing like light makeup, that'll take no time at all. It's eyeshadow, eyeliner, and I'll probably, because my eyebrows can be really thin sometimes, I'll probably put a little bit in my eyebrows. And that's it. The 10 to 15 minute situation is moisturizer and then foundation. I don't put on a primer. Don't get upset with me. I don't put on a primer. Moisturizer, foundation, and then eyeshadow, eyeliner, eyebrows. And if I want to put on a lip, I'll put on a lip. And that's it. But I also like sometimes what takes longer is if you're doing lots of cover up stuff. I'm very, very grateful that I typically don't have much to cover up. But I have friends who have like lots of scarring and stuff, so it takes them a lot longer to do their makeup if they're wanting to cover that up, So sometimes I'll put on mascara and sometimes I won't. I have no idea what Dodger is saying, but I love her so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been diving more into the lipstick thing because I feel like my whole life has been a series of, I'm going to try putting on lipstick today. Put it on, it gets all over my teeth, and then I wish it had never happened. So, I've been finding like which types of lipstick feels nice, doesn't get all over the place, and fades nicely too, because that's the other thing is like, if you put on lipstick and then you talk a lot or you eat something, it fades, right? And some of them, it looks really bizarre when it's faded. ColourPop Ultra Matte lipsticks don't move at all, and they're amazing. Extra horse, I'm writing that down. Oops. Low battery. Well, fuck me. Fuck. Can Siri make lists for you? Hold on. I'm still learning how to use this shit. Okay. Are you gonna bink at me? Hold on. Okay. I'll tap you when I'm ready. God damn it, Siri. I don't have time for this. You say, Siri, make a list. Okay. I'll tap you when I'm ready? What the fuck is this shit? Since when? You're a robot. Is this Detroit? Am I in Detroit right now? No Siri connection. Neither your watch or iPhone can access Siri. What the fuck? That's dumb. Yeah, this shit is not happening. Weird. Weird. It's the uprising. Siri's done with me. I've barely even used her ever. Delarna, thank you for the 32 months. It scratches my coffee time itch. Thanks for all the good times. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Rukia, thank you for the 43 months. And it's Colonel Shepard. Thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. She's on vacation. What an asshole. This deviant watch. I keep thinking eventually she'll figure it out, but she hasn't. Okay. What does Siri rely on? Wi-Fi? Will you be streaming Detroit? So I played through all of Detroit. I did like a goody two-shoes run. No one died, etc. I really want to do a machine run on that game. I don't think that that's like a common term, but that's what I'm calling it. I really want to do a machine run. What's a machine run? Basically like an evil run. A death bonus run, yes. I want to do a death bonus run in Detroit. Tox, thank you so much for the 4 months. I'm sick of the pacifist runs, right? Like pretty much everybody that I've watched play even just like a little bit of it. They're doing like nice runs, right? Yay, robots, but robots and humans together, right? I want to do a machine run. Xenabu, thank you so much for the 1 year. And Melonface, thank you for the biddies. I started watching Terrace House because you recommended it, and I'm obsessed. I started the first series 3 days ago and got too emotional when the first 2 people left. Oh, yeah, Terrace House is super fun. We're super into the most recent Terrace House season. Oh, Potato, I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad that you were having a bad day, but I'm glad that your bad day is getting better. You didn't see Adam? Oh, shit. Did Adam have a murder run? Amazing. There's 2 different types of Detroit runs that I still really want to do. I'm going to spoiler finger just for anybody who doesn't want to know anything about Detroit. So as long as my finger is up, I'm spoiling things about Detroit. Mute me if you don't want to know. When my finger goes down, you're safe. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Great. I really want to do a machine run where I just like kill everybody and, fuck humans basically. And I really want to do a run where I let Connor die like right at the beginning because I think I've spoiled myself a little bit, but apparently that's super interesting too. You just like have Connor die immediately. I really want to do that run as well. So those are two different like kind of fucky Detroit runs that I really want to play. But I apparently like yes, the spoiler paw. Perfect. I know a lot of people who have had trouble doing like a no one dies run of this game. But that's how I wound up being able to play it. So yeah, I completed that. Did the literally no one dies run. So, and literally no one dies. Everything's pretty fine and happy at the end. So, I don't know. Anyways, we're safe now. Casual Aaron, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Potato. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Monir Hasnawi, thank you so much for the host. And Poyo, thank you for the 7 months. I accidentally went to your Twitch page, Poyo. I don't know why I did that. That was really odd. I got no one dies the first time, but it wasn't all happy. Mine was pretty... I got happy endings. I got all happy endings. But the ending was also very lackluster. I was really disappointed in the end, like the like full ending that I got. When the credits ran, I was like, okay. Okay, T, thank you so much for the 20 months. Will you be playing Vampire today? I wasn't going to. We'll definitely play more of it on Monday. New hair? I mean, same hair, just not in a bun. Proof that the Goody Two-Shoes ending is lame. It is, though. It's like, I don't know. It was really, there wasn't much to it. Zombie, thank you so much for the biddies. And I can't tell if that's because like, maybe David Cage is just bad at ending games. I don't know. Anne! Oh, Anne Munition, thank you so much for the 2 years. You have the right to thank me for this sub. Anne, how are you? Guys, if you don't watch Anne, you should. She's the fucking coolest. I'm pretty sure David Cage is just bad. Just in general, just bad. I have a touchscreen laptop. My kitty keeps trying to pet you. Oh my God. I don't know how many of you guys saw my tweet about this, but we were watching Lane Pavogi from the Game Station. We were watching Lane. Lane streams almost every day, and he was playing Realm Royale, but he's got this thing where he's green screened. He has green screened his little dog, and so his dog is just like in the corner, just like chilling. And Sherlock was not okay with that at all. He was super not okay with it. He like stared at this dog, and he would walk away for a second, and then he would turn back around and walk back over and just like stare at the dog, and kept like batting at the screen and stuff because we use a projector. It was so funny. We were just like, he's like fronting on this dog right now. He does not want this dog here. It was really funny. Carlitha, thank you so much for the 3 months. My favorite streamer. Oh, thank you. And Otterquirks, thank you so much for the host. Most David Cage games start on the right track and then derail into space. Yeah, I've learned that from Jesse. Oh no. He's having a little asthma attack.
You okay, buddy? You okay? All right. You good? Mwah.
He has little asthma coughing fits sometimes. Sometimes they go on for a really long time. Poor baby. I loved how much Adam face palmed while playing Detroit, but it's ironic how he missed one of the most obvious twists in the game. It's my first stream that I could make. I've been watching them on YouTube, so thank you. Oh, well, thank you for showing up. I hope you're enjoying. My cat has asthma too. It's so sad. Yeah, they told us to just like try to keep the house clean. And yeah, if he doesn't have like really bad attacks, right? He has like tiny ones every now and then. So they said as long as he seems like he's okay, just like kind of pet him through it and be there and he'll be fine. Rory, thank you so much for subscribing. And Arnar, thank you for gifting a sub to Blazing Smoky. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. I hope you're having a great day. How do you tell if your cat has asthma? So they get into like a specific position and kind of like elongate their neck because they're trying to breathe basically. And then kind of like do these tiny little coughs. Hi. Oh, okay, that works too. Hi, buddy. Can we get some Doog Sherlocks in chat? For this cute boy. Martin, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Katogungu. Hi, buddy. He needs you near him. He's very sweet. He's definitely like a one-person cat. He's all about me. He doesn't care about anybody else. You've been really interested in Clark, though. Probably because she's literally attached to me all the time. I adopted a new cat this year. He has asthma, and I feel so horrible every time he has an attack, but otherwise he's super healthy. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, Sherlock's overweight, and he had Khaleesi, and he's got asthma and all of this other stuff. And so whenever I take him in, I'm always just crossing my fingers, like, please tell me that he's still healthy, you know? And yeah, pretty much every time I go in there, they like feel around and they're like, he seems fine. Great. I'm delighted. Difficult Deb, thank you so much for the 2 months. Bill Up, thank you for the 6. And Linglord, thank you so much for all the biddies. Hope you and the baby are doing well. We are. And Arnar, thank you for gifting a sub to Linglord. Welcome to the Cat Gang, my dude. Yeah, Khaleesi virus is like it's like an immune disorder. It's like a herpes virus. If you get a cat from a shelter, they might have like some form of herpes virus because there's just a bunch of cats in there, you know. Ew, so much hair. Oh, buddy, it's starting to get warmer. You're shedding so much. Mwah. Dark Forsaken, thank you so much for the 27 months. My cat has an attack about twice a week. The vet is like, meh, let me know when it's daily. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sherlock has a little attack a couple times a week. And they're like, just keep your house as clean as you can. He'll be fine. Okay. I feel like pets are pretty understanding around babies. The only thing that I worry about with Sherlock is he used to like every now and then he would try to jump off of like the back of the couch or something and he would land on me. And I'd be like, surely you realized that I was there. Like you knew you were going to land on me, right? So it makes me nervous sometimes when he's on top of the couch and she's like right under him. And I'm like, you better not fucking jump on my baby, right? So sometimes when he's like directly in front of her, I'll like try to get him to move to a different spot of the couch just in case. I just get nervous. Angel Darkchild, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Do you or Sam have a sweet tooth? Sam does. I had a pretty bad sweet tooth while I was pregnant, and it's sort of like I still every now and then I'm like, oh man, I could go for some candy or something. But it's petering out, thank goodness. My baby's name is Clark. She's adorable. Offered Leak, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Before she passed away, my cat would visit every night, and each day would land on the same spot on my ankle. It had to be intentional, right? There's just a point where you're like, you stare at me for too long. Like, you knew I was here. The hilarious thing that's been speaking of Sweet Tooth, the hilarious thing that's been happening lately in this house is when we do like a grocery order or something, Sam going, put some dairy milk in there. And I'll be like, yeah, I've got milk. I've got milk in the order. And then he's like, not milk, dairy milk. And I know now that means chocolate. Cadbury's dairy milk is a thing that is not milk. It is chocolate. Yeah. So that's been happening every now and then. Cerulean Hills, thank you so much for the biddies. And Bearded Chegg, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. And Gritfox, thank you for the 13. First stream I've been able to catch since coming back from my vacation in Japan. I'm so jealous. Everybody that I know is like, yeah, we're going to Japan soon, or they're in Japan right now, or it's like, I want to go. I've had a baby now, though, so we got to wait a little while. I thought it was chocolate milk, but it's actual chocolate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's a bar of chocolate called Dairy Milk Chocolate. I've been watching you for years. Could not sub because I can't use PP from Serbia on Twitch. Oh my gosh. Now I can finally do it. Thank you for being one of the best streamers ever. Thank you so much, Chegg. I appreciate it. Thank you for following me for so long. Well, like, if I'm going to eat chocolate, I prefer, like, really bitter dark chocolate. So, you know. So honestly, Cadbury's is not my jam. Bitter and dark, just like my heart. I don't understand bitter chocolate people. I'm more of like a savory flavor person, just in general. Like I don't typically want sweet things, and I don't want kind of cloying tasting things. I prefer when things are like really deep flavored, and like bitter chocolate tastes like deeper than dairy chocolate does, you know? Like if somebody was like, would you like this incredible cake, or would you like a giant plate of spaghetti? I would take the spaghetti always, right? Yeah, cloying, like when you eat something and it sort of makes your mouth like zing. I hate that feeling. Capsimistic, thank you so much for the host. Hey, Chris Fox, thank you so much for the host. And B Fail Titan, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Did she just say she would choose spaghetti over cake? How do I unsub? And no. And no, this is perfect. If somebody was like, do you want the spaghetti or the cake? I would take the spaghetti, and then the cake would be free. For you. Justice for cakes. Yeah, I haven't watched any soccer/football at all. Any special spaghetti brand? No. My favorite spaghetti is the spaghetti that my dad makes. Because he cooks a bolognese all day. And it's so good. It's so good. Now, if I was gonna put pineapple on anything, it would be on tacos. What's the style of taco that like grilled pineapple is super good on? Al pastor. Put pineapple on some al pastor tacos. Shit, so good. There we go. Now people are putting al pastor in there. I remembered it without you. Just to establish. Can people stop abusing pineapples? What do you mean? Difficult Deb, thank you for the host. And Recupo, thank you so much for the 2 months. How's the cosplay coming along for AX? Really good. I'm working on my sword right now. All of my armor and my cape is totally done. The shirt and pants are pretty much just like store-bought shirt and pants. So that made that really easy, which I was happy about. Yeah, so Angie is styling my wig. I don't know how to style wigs for shit. I'm making my sword. It's exciting. I haven't properly cosplayed forever. I'm going to be Lena Inverse from Slayers. Super jazzed. Super jazzed. I'll only be there for a day. I'll only be there for a few hours because baby. But I'm excited. It'll be fun. But I was saying the other day, it's frustrating for me because I used to make this stuff all the time, like 8 or 9 years ago. And now, since it's been 8 or 9 years since I've tried making anything like this, I'm so rusty on everything. Like everything that I try to make, I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to remember how I would have done this before, So there's a part of me that's like, oh, some of this stuff could look better. But then there's the rest of me that's like, this is so fun. It's so fun to be making stuff again. So I'm leaning harder into that side. I think everything is looking really good. Dan Maiden, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Lena Inverse is so cool, right? She's great. I used to watch Slayers all the time when I was younger, so this is going to be super fun. Are you going to be streaming the making process? I mean, the costume's nearly done, so no. It's already almost done. My baby brother Harry is saying, hello, Dodger. Oh, stop. Hi, Harry. I just got back. Are you cosplaying Lena Inverse? I sure am. It'll be fun. Any suggestions for the summer sale? I haven't even looked at it. I have no idea. Is Lena known for dabbing? Starting this year, she is. Everybody's going to be like, Lena, that filthy dabber. Edge Asura, thank you so much for the 6 months. Yeah, we ship our coffee anywhere. Just be sure to check the shipping.
Thanks, guys.
Lena is the type to dab. She's a black magic user. Of course she would dab. Do you and Sam have any plans to attend TwitchCon this year? Yeah, when is TwitchCon? TwitchCon 2018. February 28th, 2018. Wait, next one. October 26th to the 28th. There we go. Yeah, I don't see why not. You have the voice to do the Naga laugh. Angie is Naga. So Angie's going to be wearing basically nothing. She was like, I'm committing to this fucking outfit. So Angie will be Naga, and I'll be Lena. It's going to be fun. No, none of her little cousins have met her. That'll be in Christmas. All the boob tape. Oh, if only it was that simple. Are you taking her on a plane? Yeah. In September, she'll be on a plane to go to Oregon. So that'll be a short flight. That'll be a good like trial flight. And then, God, she'll be like what, 9 months old when we take her on the plane for Christmas. That'll be rough. But it's okay. I really want to do the thing. I've been on a couple flights now where parents with a baby have put together little like care packages for everybody that's around the baby. It's basically like, I'm so sorry, my baby doesn't know how to, not be an asshole yet. Here you go. Here's like some earplugs and stuff. Short flight, isn't that like 3 to 4 hours? Yeah, it's like a 2.5 hour flight. That is so short compared to the flight to England. A 3 hour flight sounds like nothing to me. Yeah, on the longer flights when your baby might be like screaming for hours, I think it's really nice to like give little packages and be like, here's some earplugs and some other things. I'm sorry about my baby. She doesn't mean anything by it. She's a baby. Here's some earplugs and tiny bottles of alcohol. I love how Americans measure distance. 3 hour drive is easy peasy. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the drive to the desert to see my family. That's like a 2.5 hour drive. If I'm in the wrong headspace, though, I get really antsy around hour 2. I get 2 hours in, and I'm like, when am I gonna get there? That's why I have to have a bunch of podcasts and stuff ready to go. Scoop, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. I would much rather drive a couple hours to get somewhere than go to the airport. Like, when TwitchCon was in, it wasn't in San Fran, right? It was in San Diego? Or, God, where was it last time? Anyway, it was within drivable distance of us, and we were like, okay, either we can drive there in this amount of time, or we can go to the airport, and combining the flight along with all of the time we'll be at the airport, it'll be literally the same amount of time. So let's just drive. This stream is really nice to watch when you're nursing a hangover. Oh, you poor thing. What podcast do you like? I really love Radiolab. Sometimes I enjoy Freakonomics, but sometimes it's kind of boring for me. This American Life is really good. My Brother and Me is very funny. There's another one that I was listening to for a while. I'm trying to remember what it was called. For long distances, I'd rather fly than drive. For sure. Yeah. Are you going to do more RE stuff? What does RE stand for in this situation? I used to listen to Night Vale. Yeah, I haven't listened to it in a couple years. I started listening to Bim Bam and Radiolab because you mentioned them a while back, and now they're some of my favorite podcasts. Yay, I'm so glad. Random encounters. If they ask me to do stuff, sure. I do have a baby now, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to do stuff, which I'm totally fine with, honestly. Chronolus, thank you so much for the 41 months, and Gronal, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Yeah, I've also started listening to audiobooks sometimes, so that helps too. Audiobooks sometimes become like a drone though, right? Depending on who's narrating it. Sometimes if you're just driving and everything looks the same because you're in the fucking desert and a person's just reading a book at you, it'll feel like a half an hour will go by and you'll be like, I have no idea what's been going on in this book at all. Whoops. Dr. Jelly Baby, thank you so much for the 4 months. And Dank Dungos, thank you for the 11. She is almost 2 months old now. Yeah. Baby girl. She's about to get all of her shots. People keep being like, oh my God. When she gets her shots, it's going to break you. Because apparently it's very difficult to just like hand your baby over to somebody and have them get shots and not be able to do anything about it, about like the pain, you know. I feel like I'll be okay, but who knows. Neil Gaiman, however, is really good. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's see this now. Let's try this again. Siri can't connect to anything. Sorry, could you say that again? Say what again, Siri? Girl, I don't know what's going on with you. 2 months, did I black out? She's good. She's good. Have you started getting any gray hairs? I hear new mothers sporadically get gray hairs. Fuck, I hope so. I have, before I got pregnant, I started having like a couple right in the front, and I was like, yes. I would love for there to just be like a big, like, fucking gray streak right in here. That would be killer. But I haven't seen any new ones, sadly. Do you even remember the lipstick brand? No, but it's the principle of the thing. I remember that Nick DeHurst was the one who told it to me, so I can always message and find out what it was again. They fell out. I don't see them. Yeah, you can't really tell that they're there. It's like one hair every now and then. You can't see them. Unless I'm in, because they're not like silver, right? They're just kind of like whitish. So if I go in the sun, I can see them. But when I'm indoors, I can't really see them. You want gray hair? Yeah, man. Signs that you've lived a full life? Give me all the gray. Like, who cares? You can dye it if you don't want them. But I'm super down to have some gray hair. Sam has like one little white hair in his beard. He's not a fan. He's like, if there was more like everywhere and it looked more even, sure. But just one looks too weird. Signs that mean you're old also. Yeah, but like, I'm older and I still feel fine. I've got a new baby. I'm good. Like, I'm not upset about how old I am. Gray hairs are basically dead pixels on our heads. I love it. I love gray hair. I love that there are different types of gray hair that people like. Some people have like white hair, and some people it's like gray, and some people it's like silver. It's so cool. I love it. I only grow gray hair in my nose. That's actually amazing. A new baby, so a kitten. An actual baby. Popped it out. Pretty sure the ones with silver gray hair are dyed. No, untrue. One of my grandmothers had straight up like silver hair. It was beautiful. Right? And if you luck out and have like the white hair, you can dye it literally any color you want. It's amazing. One of my Grammys has snow white hair and the other has frickin' metallic silver. Yeah, dude, it's so cool. There's like a gradient of what you can wind up with. I love it. And I'm only 30, right? I've got lots of time to cultivate this shit. Delighted. A gradient. Golf clap. Love it. Belladus, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Red Cinder, thank you for the 43. My grandmother went full gray at 18. Dude, yeah, I had a friend in high school who had like full on gray hair already when we were in high school. And I was like, that's amazing. I was really jealous. But they were really self-conscious about it, so I never said that. When was the last time Sam slept? We've been sleeping pretty okay. Yeah, it's interesting, right? I've always had friends that have like salt and pepper in their hair from a really young age too. I think it's more common than people realize. I wish I was full gray, but when someone really goes full gray in high school, they hate it. I know. Yeah. I think high school feels a little too young for that to happen, you know. He looks so tired in that swole tweet. Yeah, I mean, like, we're both kind of mentally exhausted a lot of the time, but we are sleeping. I promise. We are sleeping. Insane Claims, thank you so much for the 8 months. If you were starting to go bald, when you embrace it. Yeah, of course. I know a guy who got like the plugs put in. Apparently that's like a big ol' process. Nah, if I was going bald, I would just be like, all right. I guess I'm going bald. I would be sad because I couldn't have the gray hair. That would be like the biggest thing for me. Although, you know, like, you just never really know what that sort of a thing is going to do to you, right? Like choosing to be bald versus like having to be bald. I would probably go through some emotional shit over that. But, you know, if I was healthy, then I'd get over it eventually, right? Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to TB. Aw. And Dmitry Shostaborovich, thank you so much for the 6 months. I haven't been able to tune in for a while, but glad to be back this Saturday. Hollow Knight is incredibly frustrating and incredibly beautiful. I love that game. I hope you're enjoying it. Positive side to going bald is more wigs. It's true. That's true. Oh, Banisteriopsis. That's very sweet. I hope your aunt's doing okay. Terrans, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. I gave up on Hollow Knight. It's too frustrating. What? But it's such a good game. No, don't give up. Don't give up. It's such a good game. What does your mug say? It says, I'm a dad. What's your superpower? The one that says, I'm a mom. What's your superpower is in the dishwasher. So here we are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a teacher in college who was bald. She all of her hair just fell out, and she was like, "I'm perfectly healthy. I just don't have hair." And she rocked it, man. It was awesome. She also rolled up on a motorcycle every day. She was just cool as hell. I want time I want to get into Hollow Knight, but I hate the Metroidvania parts, like the opening up the map stuff. That's honestly the most difficult part of the game is like trying to open up the map and like actually get the map available to you and all of that. Drum, thank you so much for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. And Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Anime Hero. Anime Hero, welcome to the Cat Gang. My team leader used to say a nice face needs more space. I like it. Once the map is available, Hollow Knight is super fun. Yeah, I think the map aspect is the most frustrating part of that game. But then once you have the full map, it's really fun to just like dive in. Is it difficult in the same way Dark Souls is? If by asking that you mean are the fights pattern based and you have to learn the pattern and be skilled with your character, yes. Does it look anything like or play anything like Dark Souls? No. But that format of like, I need to learn the patterns of this boss so that, and I need to be competent with my character in order to beat them, yes. That's okay, Lidge. I'm just glad you're here. Thanks for watching. Arnar, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Lidge. And Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Riassi. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. And Maya Malay, thank you so much for the 7 months. I've been a fan of yours for years. I'm so happy for you and the great work you've done. Keep being amazing. Thank you for being one of my favorite streamers. Thank you so much, Anime Hero. No, I haven't tried the B-sides for Celeste at all. I only unlocked, I think, 1 or 2 of them. I didn't even find many of them. Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Dragonfire. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I think Hollow Knight's art style is boring. Everything is gray. What? But all the different areas are so pretty. Oh, I love Hollow Knight. That was like my favorite games last year. Hands down. Shit, I want to play Hollow Knight. I want to start Hollow Knight over. It's on the Switch now, right? It is on Switch. Excellent. That's what I'm gonna do. I haven't tried the new Darkest Dungeon DLC yet. I need to. Did you get all the grubs? I think we're still missing a couple. I don't think we got all of them yet. No. Sonic Advance, thank you for the 21 months. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Zombie. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And Nag Nag, thank you for gifting a sub to Mevin. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Oh, thank you. Kayer said that they like when I stream platforms. Thank you. It's rare for me to find a platformer that I get really obsessed with. I feel like I got pretty obsessed with Hollow Knight. Acrobatic Cupcake, thank you so much for subscribing. And Prince of the Universe, thank you for the 2 months. Oopsies. I've been lurking for 2 years, so I thought I would send you a sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. I use a Shure SM7B microphone. Saw a new Tunic trailer. Looks like a game Doogs would love, right? You just play as a little fox. I love it. Xander Prime, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. It's so good. It's so good. Any of you who haven't tried out Hollow Knight, please try it. It's so good. I heard Ori doesn't have enough exploration. I mean, Ori isn't about exploration though, right? Hollow Knight really is like about the exploration of this world that you're in. Hollow Knight is so good, but I got lost a lot. Yeah. Once you have the map opened up and once you have all of the trains opened up, it makes it so much easier to just be like, where am I? Fuck. Okay. Take me here. Did you try the DLC for Hollow Knight? Fun fact. Fun fact, when the first like DLC came out, I was like, let's go find the DLC. And I found an area and I was like, surely this is the DLC. And everybody was like, nope, this was already in the game. You just never found it. And I was like, what? And then I found another thing and I was like, surely this is the DLC. And everybody was like, nope. Another thing that was already in the game that you just never found. I was like, what the fuck? So I've actually never found the DLC in Hollow Knight. Yes, Ori has a lot of really challenging, like, platforming puzzles to do. Mm-hmm. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Sonic. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And Zanko, welcome to the Cat Gang. Both of you. Hope you're having a great day. What about Dead Cells? Dead Cells is fun. What about Dead Cells? What are you asking? Are you willing to play any game or do you have standards? There's an average game I want to recommend that I thought had an interesting story. I'm super into story. So if a game is just kind of like the gameplay itself doesn't have to be perfect for me to still enjoy it. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Ragrath. Welcome to the Cat Gang. That would be a cunning way to trick people. Sell DLC that contains nothing and tell people they keep being unable to find the DLC. Can you imagine? I'm playing Dead Cells right now. Dead Cells is great. Right? Cyberpunk is going to be incredible. I'm so excited for that game. But it's probably not coming out until 2020. Let's be real. It's called Broken Sword, The Sleeping Dragon. Hold up. I'm going to find it. Oops. Broken Sword, The Sleeping Dragon. Oh, Broken Sword 3, The Sleeping Dragon. An ancient conspiracy, a broken code, an unsolved murder. Welcome to Broken Sword, The Sleeping Dragon, the multi-BAFTA nominated adventure. It's from 2003. Fascinating. All right. Thank you for the rec. Multi-BAFTA nominated. Okay, guys, I am starving. So I think we're going to wrap up.
Let me bring up our list of new subs so that I can thank y'all properly.
Thoughts on The Last of Us 2? I didn't. Oh gosh, I hope Anne isn't still here. I don't want to give Anne more reasons to hate me. I really didn't enjoy playing The Last of Us. Like, the mechanics of The Last of Us did not feel good to me. So I watched other people play it. I didn't actually play it myself because I hated the way that it felt to play it. So, I'm excited to watch other people play Last of Us 2. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Dream in Color. Vampires Sucks, thank you for the 14 months. Calf, thank you for all the biddies. I appreciate it. And Zentalus, thank you for the 2 months. I got stuck and quit, and then I went back to it a few years later and loved it. Yeah, I've thought about trying it once because they put out like an enhanced edition, basically, right, a while back. Is there ever going to be a man more perfect than Jenks? No, never. Okay, thank you so much to Deep Space, Nathan Lepoid Evan, Dreeboard, Nick AK, Serpcac, Golden Glories, Gonzo, Benerwall, Jeebus, Tiny Grumpy Kitten, Sir Hamelot, Corvid 31, Sweet Juice Box, M. Wayne, Ali Hicks, Dmitry Shostakovich, Serenity Star, Witch T, Willem, Quantum Strike, Pastel Witch, Dastrix, Erwin Blah, The Acid Runner, Bevy, Mintus 14, Weejad, Mazuma, Commander Jenny, Magritar, Snow OMG, Mavis Pew Pew, Matt Zuka, The Queen Noob, Furious George, Zip Zop Hip Hop, Kino Winterwolf, Quetzalotl, Steroid Beefcake, Cadex, The Dong Bomb, Maya Moore, Buttsack, Itch Entertainment, Actual LD50, Commander Avocado, Rookie Burns, Hopeful Ninja, Buddy Sinister, MLM, Semi-Asian Brandon, The Walrus Asking, Budgie Chew, Premium Potato, Poyo, Matteo Bug, OKT, Damay, Rory, Difficult Deb, Ling Lord, Martin Paff, Blazing Smoky, Pun Intentional, Bearded Chegg, Befail, Dan Maiden, Truico, Belladus, Gronal, St. Wazoo, Scoop, TB, Terran DS, Zebicus, Anime Hero, Dragonfire, Lidge, Reyesi, Male Malay, LMC Clerk, Zombie, Mevan, Xander Prime, Zanko, Sonic, Fatboy Green, Aerobatic Cupcake, Ragrath, Dream in Color, Roz Grimori, and Berkey TV. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Thank you to anybody who gifted a sub or just came to hang out. You don't have to be a sub. I appreciate it. You guys all make the community amazing. So thank you guys. I will see you on Monday. And I hope that you guys take care of yourselves. We'll see who's streaming and I'll host or raid somebody. Okay? Thank you all so much. Have a great day. I appreciate it. And keep killing it.